Keychron Q1 has been a staple in the affordable keyboard space for years, and how others continue to buy Q series boards despite better offerings from the likes of Neo, QK and Zoom is a bit of an enigma in my opinion. So today we have this Keychron Q1 that is gonna be for a friend of mine. They're gonna use it in the office, and so that means the sound should be very mindful, very demure. So he also wants it to be talky, but not loud at the same time. So today we're just gonna do just that. We're gonna rebuild it with the P foam, PET sheet, and Poron plate foam and case foam to bring the Q1 to the current meta that is favored by most newcomers in this hobby space. So I believe we do have the right combinations in terms of the switches and the plate. So let's get right into the build. So currently this Q1 is built with the polycarbonate plate on it, so that is one of the recipes for a foamy build, because I believe polycarbonate actually pairs well with foam compared to metal plates like aluminium. And also we have the Poron plate foam installed that is taken from my 7V. So for the switches wise, we have the SP Star V3s that are lightly lubed and they are spring swapped with TX 16mm 67 gram springs. So I believe short poles will contribute to that more soft sound signature instead of being overtly loud and harsh. So lastly, the stabilizers are the Designer Studios adaptive screw-in stabilizers, which I think they do a good job in terms of maintaining the lubrication and also maintaining relatively rattle-free sound. So this is how the keyboard sounds like right now in this configuration, with all the mods included, such as the force break mod, which this time round I have applied duct tape to the top and the bottom case, but they're not like overlapping each other. So I find that this way it actually helps out with the overall reduction of case resonance. So here's how it sounds like right now. So currently it sounds soft, quiet, great for the work environment, but it just need a bit more of that thought. So here's the secret ingredient. This is a foam kit that I bought from Taobao, from a third-party store. This is not bought from the official Keychron store because the international store is quite expensive and the Taobao is sold out. So as you can see here, we do have the Poron plate foam with a cutout to remove if you are using the knob, and also we do get the PE foam sheet also with a cutout for the knob, as well as a PET sheet and also the bottom case foam. So for the PET sheet, I think the cutout can be improved because the pin cutouts are slits instead of holes, just like the Ola F75 that I reviewed many months ago. However, I do compliment that the PE foam, the cutouts are cross-shaped, so that's very easy for the switches to poke into, especially the center mast. The foams are actually a bit more dense than I expected for Poron, so I'm not sure if that will help out with the foamy sound signature, but it definitely will help out with the reduction of noises and loudness. So let's get right into the rebuild. So the first thing we will do is to take out the keycaps except for the stabilized keys, which will be done with the hand to avoid messing the lubrications on the stabilizers. And also afterwards we unscrew it in a diagonal pattern, so the inner screws followed by the outer screws. So for the second part, and then plug out the switches in the checkerboard pattern and unscrew the plate PCB standoff. Afterwards we apply the PET and P foam sheet. Afterwards, we apply the plate foam and then we add in the switches in the same checkerbox pattern as well. There's a bit of difficulty with installing the switches because the pins will bend due to the cutouts on the PET sheet. It's not very user friendly in my opinion, especially if you are a beginner coming towards this hobby. So yeah, it took me a while to install it. And lastly is to make adjustments to the case foam by applying the case foam onto the bottom case itself and then cutting it out to ensure the alignments is all perfect. And afterwards we just apply back to the PCB and then we screw back the case and it's done. There's that very foamy undertone with the addition of hoppiness with the PET sheet. However, it does not sound very loud as I expected, so I think this is good enough for workplace use and I hope my friend enjoys this build. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you like this kind of videos moving forwards. I'll be making more of this kind instead of just sound test spamming and less commentary. So yep, hope to see you again next time, and if you have not subscribed, do please press the button. It's free of charge. Alright, thank you and goodbye.